I'm freaking out here. I don't know what to do. I'm terrified. I am lost for words. I don't know what to do. I mean, do I lick scrambled eggs off a toilet seat? Do I rub Vaseline through my hair? Because, lads, for years, I have made peace with the fact that there are no world-class Irish footballers on planet Earth. I mean, it's fine. I'd be like that bedraggled mum who slowly come to the realization that, oh, I guess my children won't grow up to be doctors and dentists. No, instead they got the brains of cottage milk and will instead just have to make a living out of kidnapping old ladies and selling them on the internet. Don't get me wrong, I have got excited over budding young Irish superstars before, like Jack Grealish and Declan Rice, only for them to be ripped from my grasp. So, I'm terrified to trust again. I mean, it's a bit like Jennifer Aniston after she was dumped by Mr. Hollywood. I mean, she's probably now got such a low self-esteem, so scared of rejection again, that she probably now just goes down to the local comic book shop twice a month to see if she can sneak a kiss from some overweight nerd who looks like Evan Ferguson. I want to play it cool in this video, but I can already feel myself trembling with excitement. I bet like David Cameron whenever he sees a pig. Okay. Deep breaths. Just play it cool. Don't say anything that's gonna have somebody threatening to ring the loony bin.
Evan Ferguson's gonna win the Ballon d'Or!
Okay, I'm sorry, okay, I just don't know how to react to this. No, this is like a fortune teller telling a pregnant woman that she'll be giving birth to someone who'll grow up to be the president. Oh, so much responsibility on her shoulders. Suddenly that little baked potato in her stomach is going to grow up to be one of the most important people on planet Earth? Oh, now, I mean, if someone even dares to smoke near her on the bus, she'll probably bludgeon them to death with a pencil case. How am I supposed to deal with the realization that we have got one of the world's biggest superstars on our books? Life was so much simpler 6 months ago when I didn't even know who Evan Ferguson was. I was instead hanging my hat on Troy Parrott, some 21-year-old beanpole who can't even get in the Preston team. But now, this has all happened so fast. Suddenly, the most talked about teenage striker in Britain is scoring for the Ireland senior team. I don't know what to do. This is like some awkward geeky bookworm. Some 25-year-old who's only ever just kissed his granny on the lips. It's like him suddenly matching with Taylor Swift. Yeah, he's probably gonna freak out and throw his phone in a bin. I know Valentine's Day was last month, but I'm in love. I'm in love with Fergie. I am so excited for Evan Ferguson. I can't contain it. I can't keep still. I know he's going to be an absolute superstar, and I'm gonna say it. Why not? Why can't he be the first Irishman to win the Ballon d'Or? You might think I'm insane for saying that, but I have never seen an Irish footballer click so early in his career. Even Roy Keane at 18 was still playing for Cove Ramblers in Cork. Evan Ferguson. I haven't been obsessed with Fergie this much since I saw the music video for Boom Boom Pow. Okay, just kidding. That woman actually scared me. We are not used to world superstars. I love Robbie Keane, but let's be real. He was not world class. Don't get me wrong, he is an absolute legend. He's inside the top 20 highest international goal scorers of all time. He's got 16 more international goals than Rooney and Harry Kane. So, I don't want to hear your disrespect. I don't want you to tell me that Keane is some unfashionable oaf who's less exciting than undigested toast. But he isn't world class. He never was world class ever. I know I feel really dirty for saying this. A bit like a refreshing young parent who actually admits their baby is ugly. Okay, by the way, I know people with babies actually. Don't worry, I'm not calling your baby ugly. But, I mean, some of them do look like a baked potato. Robbie Keane never had a 20-goal Premier League season. Something James Beattie, Darren Bent and Andy Johnson did. In the Premier League, he finished 14th, 4th, 5th, 10th, 14th, 9th, 5th, 5th, 11th, 8th, 20th, and 16th. He also failed at Inter Milan and Liverpool. Great player, yes. I love Robbie Keane, but he wasn't world class. I have not seen Ireland produce a world class striker ever. It is something my eyes are not used to, which is why I'm terrified. If I see an Irish player win the Ballon d'Or, I'm petrified that for that split second, my life is just gonna be like Bird Box. My brain is not adjusted to seeing that. And yeah, I'll probably do something stupid like set myself on fire. Not a single Irish footballer has been nominated for the Ballon d'Or since Roy Keane 23 years ago. Yeah, he finished 27th with just one vote. To me, seeing little old Ireland burdened with one of the biggest superstars in the world, it will be a bit uncomfortable. Even more uncomfortable than going to a restaurant with Paul Scholes. Yeah, he's probably just gonna ask the waiter if they're able to serve up his daughter's feet. By the way, quick interruption to ask you to subscribe. Go on. What are you waiting for? Go join the Irish Guy Club. Every member here is an uncertified legend, so come on. Join us! Now I just sound like some weird guy who works in an ice cream van. But still, subscribe, but also go and buy Wash and Go. This video is sponsored by the wonderful people at Wash and Go. And honestly, lads, just stop trying to wash your hair with milk. Go out there and get this Wash and Go 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. It combines the cleansing power of shampoo with the health hair benefits of conditioner, all in one convenient step. Honestly, I know right now I sound like Cheryl Cole, but still, this works, lads. Go and get your Wash and Go. The link is in the description. So what are you waiting for? Do you want to walk around with hair stickier than an egg McMuffin? Do you want people to keep holding their nose when you sit next to them on the train? Oh, the Wash and Go, unless you're bald, in which case ignore, but if you have hair, this is going to save your life. Link in the description. Go now. Wayne Rooney was eligible to play for Ireland, and I always wonder what the circus would have been like. Lads, Ireland is a bubble. One of our biggest superstars is a man called Ryan Tubridy. Someone who actually looks like a live action Chicken Run. He looks a bit like a ventriloquist dummy, and probably spends half the week kissing grandmothers on the cheek. Yeah. Nobody in England knows who he is. I mean, does anyone know about Eamon Dunphy, Dustin the Turkey, Anne Doyle, Podge and Rog, the bald bloke of Anfield Agenda? Ireland is a bubble. So imagine if we had Manchester United's record goal scorer of all time playing up front with Kevin Doyle, but Rooney would have been suffocated and smothered by the Irish hype. RTE would probably have camped outside his house in a tent. So I don't know. How are we going to deal with the rise of Ferguson? I'm gonna say it. This kid is insane. The guy is 18, yes, but he is a young 18. 6 months ago, this man would have needed his mum to buy him beer. The Chelsea era under Frank Lampard doesn't seem that long ago, right? Yeah, I mean, they played a preseason friendly against Bohemians in 2019. Yeah, Fergie played in that match. He was 14, a 14-year-old child, playing up front against the centre-back pairing of Trevoh Chalobah and Kurt Zouma. I mean, he made a fool out of two senior millionaire internationals. They were probably both so upset. One of them probably spent 20 minutes chasing a cat around the Dublin car park. Guess which one? Chalobah. He watches a lot of Tom and Jerry. This is a guy who went on trial at Celtic, Manchester United and Everton, the same club who once rejected Haaland. He was offered a deal at Liverpool in 2020 and chose to join the Brighton Academy instead. Lads, just over 2 years ago, this guy who was a teenage boy, probably playing Call of Duty in his mum's attic, was wolfing down chicken nuggets in his pants. And now, he's an absolute Premier League superstar. This guy made his League of Ireland debut at 14. He's our very own version of Pele. Evan Ferguson was born in the same month Lionel Messi made his Barcelona debut. He's got 7 goals and 3 assists for Brighton this season. He is class. He is absolute class. He just scored a goal in the FA Cup that Dennis Bergkamp would have been proud of. I mean, it was against Grimsby, but still, could we see this guy represent Real Madrid? Yeah, some kid from Bettystown in County Meath, a place which is probably populated by creepy farmers and sheep. I can't get over how young he is. I know, right now I sound like one of those weird uncles caught on camera for meeting a teenage boy. But, I mean, when Ireland competed at Euro 2012, I remember it like it was yesterday. Fergie was 7. Forget about the fact that I've never seen Roy Keane play. This fella could probably barely remember Damien Duff, but he looks like a man. Even at 14, he looks like a man. Again, an excuse which didn't hold up for my uncle in court, but still, look at his physique. What did his parents feed him as a child? Nothing but broccoli, steak, and the heart of a cow? And he probably used to nibble on a horse every night before bed. Was his dad feeding him protein shakes at 3 years of age? This guy was playing against Chelsea men at 14, before he'd even done his junior cert. Imagine trying to get the ball off these monsters in PE at school. It would be like trying to stick handcuffs on the Hulk. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to handle having such a budding world star. Is it stupid to dream about him playing for Real Madrid one day? We have never had an Irish footballer play for Real Madrid ever. Or Barcelona. Could Fergie be that guy? Right now, both Chelsea and Tottenham are in the hunt for Ferguson. I'm sorry, but Chelsea, you better stay away from Evan. I am telling you, I know I sound like a territorial mum who doesn't want her son going around Kevin Spacey's house, but still, Chelsea, don't you dare touch Ferguson. Sure, I mean, he'd be a ready-made superstar striker in making, but Stamford Bridge as a centre-forward curse. It'd be like at 3 a.m. choosing to go and have a picnic on the Black Pearl. Even already world-class strikers go there and fail. So what chances does a teenage boy have? It's all well and good Potter wanting to sign him after seeing him at Brighton, but I mean, you barely played him at all. You just mostly let him wallop in the other 23s. If there's one transfer you do not make, Ferguson, it's moving to Stamford Bridge. Tottenham is an interesting one. The guys already made Harry Kane heir, but the risk is, what if Kane doesn't leave and signs a new deal? Then suddenly, you're just Kane's backup for years. Yeah, ask Troy Parrott what that does for a teenager's career. I'm guessing poor old Troy for years has been conditioned to hope that Kane just slips and cracks his skull in the bathroom sink. But Ferguson is a Manchester United fan, and he's already on another level to Wout Weghorst. If Erik ten Hag signs this man in the summer and immediately makes him the #1 centre forward, then it's a gamble, yes. But didn't the club do exactly that when they bought Wayne Rooney at 18? And oh yeah, who was the manager who signed him? Oh, that's right. His name was Ferguson. Is it written in the stars? I think he should stay at Brighton for next season, learn another year under Roberto De Zerbi, and smash the league to bits. 15 goals. 15 goals in the Premier League. That is what I want from Ferguson. Before then, sure, graduating to a Champions League level club, like a Manchester United, or an Arsenal. If Gabriel Jesus continues to break down more than KSI on the couch. See, another KSI reference? I watched the Amazon documentary, kids.
Will you love me now?
I cannot wait for the era of Evan Ferguson. Anyway, so let me know, what do you think? What is Evan Ferguson's ceiling? Where can he get to? Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe as always. I'll talk to you in a while.